and welcome back. So I'm just going to go ahead and reintroduce myself because I don't know if I did that last week. I kind of just went straight into it. But my name is Celine, and I'm a Iyengar yoga teacher based out of Los Angeles. I've been teaching these workshops since the pandemic started here through Mount Sinai, although it's been a while since I've been here. Okay, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. You can just send me a chat if you don't want to speak up, but you can just send me a chat. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We'll review a little bit of what we did last week. Put myself on speaker. Okay, all right, just back up a little bit here. All right. So I'm going to sit on a chair. Okay, so I'm sitting on a chair, but I also have a blanket. And what this does is it really helps elevate the spine. So it's very helpful, okay? Especially as we sit, the tendency is to slump, right? We just want to like relax. And this is great, but for the next 30 minutes, we're really going to try to keep our spine elevated and our torso elevated as much as possible. You'll notice that when after a while, you'll start to get tired, okay? You can just take a break and then start again, okay? Let me just center myself because it's bothering me a little bit. All right, as much as I can. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's sit up tall here, okay? So you want to have your feet about hip width apart and the heels up and the feet, the bottom of the feet into the floor. You don't want to have your feet hanging, right? You're going to press your palms down and elevate. Elevate from the pelvis. So it's not just the chest lifting, it's the entire torso from the pelvis. All right, now, last week we talked a little bit about the buttock bones. The buttock bones are at the where we sit on, okay? So we want those to be as even as possible, okay? It's like your base. Think of uneven chair legs, right? So that's the same thing going on. We want the buttock bones to be as even as possible, okay? So you can just adjust. If you adjust, you can move the flesh just away from the center of the buttock so you feel the bone and so that you're even on your bones. And then we're going to sit up tall, lifting from the pelvis to the navel, sides of the navel back, and lifting the chest up. Okay, so just be here a moment and lift. Now, as you lift the chest, release the shoulder blades down, right? That's why we're here, right? Shoulders and neck. All right, they're connected. So shoulder blades have to go down the back. All right, we'll do a little bit more of that in a moment. Just want you to sit still and just feel that you're lifting your body up. Okay, good. All right, now we're going to extend our arms out in front of us, keeping the body lifted. Inhale and raise your arms up. Now we did this last week, okay? So we're going to bring our upper arms, these are upper arms, we're going to bring them in, okay? So I'm turning them in towards the nose, okay? From my shoulders, and I'm bringing them towards my ears, okay? The upper arms are turning in, the triceps are active. Now, reach your arms up. Reach your arms up. As you reach your arms up, keep your low ribs back, okay? Take a breath here. And exhale, release. Very good. All right, now I'm gonna do it from the side so you can see me, okay? Do it from the side here. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna sit up as tall as I can here. All right, sitting up tall, not slumping, but tall, okay? So I'm sitting on my sit bones evenly, lifting up. This is half of the pose, okay? Everything else is on top of this posture. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to interlock my fingers. We did that last week. Palms out to center. Okay, press the palms away from you. So here you're really pressing or pushing, keeping the torso back, the abdomen back, and the low ribs back. Okay, now squeeze those triceps in. Inhale, raise the arms up. Squeeze the arms in and lengthen. Use your arms to make you taller. Find that tallness from within. So lifting from the pelvis to the collarbones, tall torso. Okay, inhale. On your next exhalation, bring the upper arms back. Okay, try not to let the low ribs do the work, but bring the upper arms back. Inhale. And arms back. Okay, so you might not go as far back as you want to, but you're using your shoulders and not your back. And then we'll exhale and release. All right, you can feel the work that is. Your shoulders and arms are getting a workout. Okay, we're gonna interlock the opposite way now. Palms out to center. All right, we press through the palms, activate those arms. So really squeeze them in. Inhale, raise the arms up. Lift the chest. Use your arms to make you taller, to make the side trunk taller. Inhale, on your next exhalation, bring your upper arms back. That's it. The upper arms back, the low ribs back. Open up those armpits. And then you'll just release the pose, exhale and release the pose. Good. That's really great. Now, so a few of you asked last week, well, what about the neck? Okay, so the neck is actually connected, the muscles that we're working, the upper trapezius and all these muscles are connected both to the shoulders and the neck. So the neck will receive the effect of what we're doing, okay? So the tight neck, which we're gonna work on in a moment, all of that starts here, okay? So we have to work here first and then move, as we go into the neck, but they're all both, they work both, the shoulders and the neck, all right? Even though I'm not saying neck, it is being affected, all right? So lift the chest here, okay? Now, I'm gonna do a twist here, all right, for our neck. All right, so I want to lift here, lift my collarbone, the collarbones and the chest. Lift and spread the collarbone. So from the middle to the side. So first, just do that much. Spread the collarbones. As you do that, you should feel the shoulder blades descending down. Okay, the shoulder blades are descending down. Now we're going to turn to your right. So this opposite, the left shoulder, this side, these trapezius, the upper traps right here, I want you to bring that further down. So really make an effort. If you're not sure, you can touch it and coax it, bring it down here so that it's not going up, all right? So we're trying to coax that muscle to release a little bit. So the shoulder blades down and in. Now maintain that down as you turn your neck towards the right. Just the cervical spine is moving here. Okay, keep everything elevated and turn. Look towards the right wall. Take a breath. And then exhale back to center. Right, same thing. Maintaining the chest elevated, shoulder blades down and in. Okay, emphasis on the right upper trapezius muscle down, okay? Making sure that that's down. The shoulder blade is going back and down. Maintaining that as you exhale and turn the cervical spine, the neck, towards the left side of the room. And then exhale back to center. Very good. All right. Now we're going to do that again with our arm overhead. All right, so maintaining the tallness in the torso. Okay, we're going to reach the right arm up, turn this arm, the right arm, you can use your hand this time to turn it in. This will really help turn it in. Look, I'm bringing my hand and I'm grabbing the upper arm and turning it towards my nose. Okay, so inwards. And now firm the tricep. You can check, is your tricep on? Now, if your elbow's like this, you see how it's bent, it's not working. Okay, it's not, I'm not activating anything. So I really want to activate these arm muscles because they connect straight into the back, okay, along the spine that we're working with. So reaching up. Okay, now you'll be taller on this side for now. Lift the opposite chest. And then we're gonna move, we're gonna just stay still with our torsos moving to the left. From right to left, right? Making some space here. Reaching over. And now look towards the right. Inside your arm. Now inhale back to center. And release. Very good. All right, now we'll go to the other side. Take your hand to your arm up and really reach up. Reach up as if you could reach that ceiling. Reach up. You'll get taller on the side because you're only using your arm, right? Turn that arm in, use your hand and make it go in. Make it go in. Firm this tricep. Make sure that the tricep is working here, okay? Now, I'm a little hypermobile here, so I have to really work my muscle and not my elbow, right? So the muscle needs to work here. All right, now, I'm gonna reach up, and we're going to then maintain that length and turn, right, towards from the left to the right, and making that more space in between those ribs on the left side. And then turn your head towards your arm. Inhale, come back up and release the pose here. All right. Be tall again, making sure the torso is tall. Release the shoulders back and let the shoulder blades descend down. All right, so we're going to reach our arms out in front of us. Actually, we're going to do robot arms, elbows out in front of us. Okay, now I'm going to point the elbows out a little bit. Okay, and as you point out, you'll feel the shoulder blades actually moving forward away from the spine. Okay, your back rounds a little bit and the elbows are going away from you. Shoulder blades are going away from the spine, alongside the ribs and forward. Maintain that. Okay, so now you're stretching these along the spinal muscles from the spine to the sides of the shoulder blades. Now maintain that. Bring the right elbow over the left. Keep pushing the elbows out, maintaining that. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and walk my fingers along my back, really walking the fingers around the shoulder blades. And then give yourself a hug. You see, it's a nice hug, but a stretch at the same time. And you can let your head go here and just enjoy that hug that we're giving ourselves. And then we'll inhale, lift your head, release the arms, come back to center, sit up tall. Then your arms out again. All right, so now we're doing the opposite side and just notice the difference. This left elbow is going to go over the right elbow. Now bring it into that elbow crease as much as you can. All right, as much as you can. Try to get in there so that there's a lock, right? Push through the elbows. Push through the elbows. And then you're gonna walk your fingers around your spine, okay, around your shoulder blades. Try to go around the shoulder blades so that you're getting a stretch. That's it. When you've gone the furthest you can let yourself, let your head go. Give yourself a hug. You feel a nice stretch, the shoulder blades moving away from the spine, towards the elbows. And then we'll release the pose and come back to center. All right. So did you feel that nice stretch? Now we're gonna intensify it a little bit more. We're using with our fingers and our forearms here. All right. So we're gonna do that same, but it's called an entwinement. Okay. All right. So that's it. Now we're going to, that's it. Bring the elbows out. Okay. Again, one more time. Again. Now this time we're going to bring the elbows out more, and then you're going to bring your palms around as much as you can. Okay, try not to do what I'm doing. Try to go straight up. That's it. Straight up, fingers straight up as much as you can. Now use this entwinement and pull yourself. Pull the elbows. You'll feel that the shoulder blades get an even deeper stretch. The shoulder blades moving away from you. The elbows moving away from you. Even the forearms are moving away from you. Keep breathing here. And then we'll release the pose. All right. So just sit here a moment and you can really feel the effects of that pose here in your neck, in your upper trapezius, just in your upper spine, right? All right. We'll do the last side one more time. Elbows out. Okay. Now bring the right arm over. All right, we're doing the opposite side. So whatever you did, just do, okay? Because this is hard to keep everyone on track, but it's the opposite side of what you just did. Now, elbows out, forearms are coming towards my head, but I want them to move away, just so I get a little bit more of a opening there, okay, in the shoulder blades. Shoulder blades moving away from the spine. Elbows are helping with that. Elbows move the shoulder blades away. And then we will come out of the pose. All right. Maintain the lift of the chest. Roll the shoulders back. All right. Okay. So now we've done the shoulder blades. We've moved them away, right? We've moved them towards our spine. Okay. Now we're gonna move them down. Okay. A little bit further down like we started. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. First, I want to sit tall. Okay, of course. We don't want to slump. And I'm going to bring my arms behind me. Okay. And I'm going to interlock. If this is impossible, this is difficult, remember, you can always have the option to just hold your wrists. Okay. You can hold the elbows. Okay. If that's you're kind of in between, but this is better than not holding at all, because at least we can work here. We can start to, grasp with our hands and start to work. Okay. So let's interlock the fingers. Okay. Shoulders back. And I'm going to extend the arms out. Good. All right. You should feel the shoulder blades coming down the back now. Down the back, opposite of what we just did. Down the back and into the back. Lift the chest. Lift the chest. Breathing. So as we breathe through our nose, you should feel the breath coming into the chest and spreading to the sides, the back, and the front of the chest walls, the inner chest walls. Inhaling and releasing. Very good. Last one on this side, interlock the opposite way. if you just want to extend your arms out like this is fine too, with the strap, okay? Chest tall. Okay. Extend and bring the shoulder blades down the back and into the back. Expand the chest, spread the collarbones. When you breathe, you should feel the breath coming into the top chest and spreading along the inner side walls, the front and the back. The breath grows, so inhale. The breath grows to the sides, touches, and then releases down, and release the pose. Good. All right. All right, so let's just sit up tall here. Right. Pressing into the heels, lifting the chest. And now see if you have more of an awareness of that back body. So the shoulder blades should be going down now. They're kind of maybe even conditioned where you're not doing it so actively anymore, but maybe they're in their proper spot now. Just observe. Are the shoulder blades down and in? Lift the chest. Observe. Are you slumping? Are you breathing? Breathe through the nose. Okay, so we're gonna do one last neck stretch here, keeping that tallness here. All right. I'm gonna keep, again, we're turning the neck towards the right, okay? So the left side has to resist back so it doesn't go with the right. Otherwise, then you're not really twisting away from it. So it has to anchor down, right? Make sure that this left hip is down, first of all, because that's kind of the foundation. If this is lifting, then I'm not twisting anymore. Okay, so press that left hip down. Make sure that the chest is tall, shoulder back, and the shoulder blade down. More importantly, that trapezius is not coming up, okay? It's releasing down. On your exhale, turn. Turn. See if you can go a little further than you did when you first started. Look straight ahead. Look straight to the right wall. And then exhale back to center. Okay. And then we'll go to the opposite side, keeping the right hip down and the right upper trap down, shoulder blade down and in. On your next exhalation, turn just the neck. Okay. The neck is turning as much as you can. Now, let's say this is not happening for you today. I'm turning and just slowly, you can do some slow actions here. So to move it a little bit, it might be a little stiff, right? Hopefully it's better after all the work we did. So you're just slowly moving it gently, of course, always gentle, never aggressive, to find a little bit more mobility in that spine. And then exhale, come back to center. Let's just sit tall a moment. All right, I want you to just close your eyes. And just observe the breath as it comes in through the nose. And touches your chest and then leaves back out. Breath comes in. Touches the chest, inner chest walls, the sides, the front, the back, and then releases. Breathing through the nose, following the breath, make sure that you're just observing it, and as it touches the body, let it just touch and then it goes back. Breathing through the nose. Making sure that the chest is elevating. If you have a tendency to slump, or one side has a tendency to slump, which is very common, you need to pay attention there. Be vigilant and keep that chest lifting. We'll take our last breath in through our nose. Keeping that chest tall. The breath touch one more time along the sides of the chest, the inner front walls, the inner back walls of the chest, and releasing all the way out. And have you open your eyes now. Sit tall, look straight ahead. Bring your palms together, lift the chest. Namaste. So thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. We have our final session next week, at least for January. If you have